I got nothing. I feel like, what happened should have happened already in the intro already, but it didn't happen already, so let's move on with this. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 11 of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. So, here we are at the Vermilion City, where the music is great. If you're new to training Pokemon, you should give my place a little visit. It's an empty house, but I rented it so people could use it as a place to gather and share tips. Yes, which is conveniently over here. Hi. Drifting! That's probably going to be a drift counter. You know, when you have a better chance of... You have a better chance of catching a Pokemon with a Great Ball than a Pokeball. Even then, it's not a guaranteed catch. Yes. I mean, some of this stuff we already knew. Like, this is like probably like the third or second time that this guy's basically... that the game has basically told us, you know, hey, guess what? You know, the Great Ball is better than the Pokeball, and you gotta aim for the ring, and you gotta remember different ring colors, and everything is this thing, and everything else is this. So, you know, it's something, I suppose. This is my land, all of it. I own everything in this square area right here. I'm having my Pokemon use bulldoze to prepare the site so I can build something here. And what is that something? Nobody knows. Nobody knows what that one guy was up to. And also, apparently, Grimer is born from sludge, not sweat, which is, you know, something. I'm particularly fond of bird Pokemon. Me and my partner Ducks here are going to catch a Spearow soon. Yeah, so Ducks is not an in-game trade, much like in the originals, so that gives you the indication that you can actually find, you know, Farfetch'd out in the wild. I don't know why you would, though, considering the fact that Farfetch is basically pretty much the most average Pokemon out there. Like, it's not even that good. It's not even that good. But, yeah, that was originally an in-game trade, but now he's just a regular NPC, so gives you the indication of, you know, that you can actually find Farfetch'd out in the wild. I also like the little pictures of the Pokemon fan club here, because this is the Pokemon fan club thing. If someone brags, brag them back, and 10 times more than them. Yes, indeed, I will actually do that. I am the chairman of the Pokemon fan club. I raised more than 100 Pokemon. I'm very fussy when it comes to Pokemon. I surely am. So, did you come here to visit to see? You see, my favorite Pokemon, Rapidash, is the cutest. It's so lovely and smart, it's almost too much to take. Plus, it's really amazing when you stop to look at it. Don't you really think so? Oh yes, it looks so stunning and its heart is so kind. You can't help but love it. And when you hug it tightly, it's sleeping. It's so warm and cuddly, especially when it burns you. Yes, it indeed burns you. If we're talking about the anime, if we're talking about the anime, it burns anybody it doesn't trust. Now here, take this Eevee set. I originally had a bike voucher, but, you know, the bikes don't exist anymore. Also, what up with that picture on the dude? Pikachu looks like it's perked up, but Eevee is just, like, terrified. Like, please help me. It's like, please, God, help me. But either way, we actually got a... You know, we actually got an Eevee set, which means we can finally change our clothes. Finally, right? Like, I'm gonna wear the Eevee set, you know, just for variety, but oh my god. Like, finally, right? We finally get proper clothes for ourselves. And we can also get one for Eevee too. And, yeah. We don't have any of those. Now we only have the sportswear. Yep, we only have sportswear for Eevee, which you would think that the Eevee would have the Eevee set, which would be perfectly compatible, I might add. But, you know, it turns out no. It doesn't. By the way, I flubbed up on the spelling of Damien. It's actually this, because I watched the episode like multiple times on Netflix at this point. So, yeah, I kind of know how it spells like now. How Damien, you know, spells like. Now, I know I didn't do this, but this is the NPC that you can encounter. Which Pokemon do you prefer, Growlithe or Meowth? Well, I'm gonna say Growlithe because, yes. If you catch 5 Meowth, you'll be able to get a Growlithe. And whichever one you choose, you gotta stick with. And since Growlithe are, you know, version exclusive to Pikachu, then you probably want to choose your opposite version. Since Meowth is exclusive to Eevee, then, you know, you want to choose, you know... you definitely want to choose Eevee, or not Eevee. If you want to choose Meowth, I don't know what I'm saying. Basically, pick your opposite version exclusive. So, you know, you can do that. Just before I flub up even worse than I ever could in my entire life. Oh my god, I am so terrible at speaking because I can't talk. Some Pokemon just don't want to walk with you. Some would rather give their trainer a ride. I bet it would be pretty great to take a ride on a Pokemon that could swim across water or fly through the air. Same here, buddy. Same here. Yo, champ in the making! Beyond this point is the Vermilion City Gym. But you need to chop down that tree first. You don't know how to chop a tree? I think I know how to chop a tree. I think I can also just climb up those. Well, as I recall, the captain of the SSN was an expert at chopping trees. So yeah, that's our little hint that, you know, we need, you know, basically not cut to chop down the tree. So, yeah. But we got another route to explore. But before we do that, though, we can go here very briefly for a brief amount of time. Because we have Diglett's cave here. And even though we can't actually fully explore this place quite yet, yeah, basically are telling that we need to go to the Vermilion Gym and challenge it and beat it. We can just go over Diglett's cave right here because you can actually find, you know, your wild Pokemon here. And by wild Pokemon, I mean Diglett. So, yeah, Diglett's cave is, of course, full of Digletts. And also the evolution, Dugtrio. So, if you can find both of those and capture those, that would be amazing. But here's a very nice thing, though. You can find other Pokemon aside from just Diglett and Dugtrio here. You can find your standard ordinary fare of Zubats, of course, but you actually also have, you know, a rare spawn in the form of Chansey. Yeah, I'm not even joking. Like, the first time playing through, like, I caught, like, 10 Digletts in a row, and I just so happened to find, like, a Chansey here. But it's only after... But Chansey is one of the rare spawns, though, so... Yeah, getting it to appear normally would be kind of a hassle. Which is why... Another reason why catch combos are important. Also, Pika Dad finally is learning Thunderbolt, yes! But that's the thing. Thunderbolt used to be one of the most powerful moves an electric type could use, but instead it's been nerfed very slightly. It prefers dark places. It spends most of its time on the ground, though it may pop up in caves. But yeah, the Thunderbolt has been slightly nerfed ever since, you know, Gen 5. Since Gen 5 was basically the farthest I've ever gotten in the Pokemon generation. And now Thunderbolt is 90 power rather than 95 power, but it's still a very good move, all things considered. One of the best. One of the best an electric type could possibly have. So, yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go try to find a Dugtrio. because I really actually want to try to complete the Dex for once. Actually, not really, because this is not a complete Pokédex run. I would never in all my years do a complete Pokédex run. Shows what I know, right? I mean, God. I mean, God, why would I ever do a Pokédex run, am I right? Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna try to find a Duck Trio, which is Diglett. Oh, there it is. That's really all I wanted to do is in Diglett's cave for right now, is to catch Diglett and Duck Trio too. It's a good thing that throwing Pokeballs does not affect drifting does not affect throwing Pokeballs at all, since they're clearly motion control based. Ooh, you little okay. Alright, Raspberry. Raspberry, please. Honestly, I don't even care if I get an excellent or not. I just want to get the Duck Trio. Yeah, there we go. Now, of course, if you want a Diglett, now I would actually suggest that you do actually get a Diglett, because if anything has happened thus far that we need a Diglett for, you probably want a Diglett, just saying. Do I want Takedown, though? I got Double Kick, I got Swift, I got Bite, I got Quick Attack. Like, all these moves are good, but Takedown is also the recoil move. You know, I'm gonna forget Quick Attack. I'm gonna forget that. A team of triplets that can burrow to a depth of 60 miles. It's reported that this triggers an earthquake. Yeah, I got the little Duck Trios. I love the Duck Trios so much. Like the little Digletts. Because, you know, Digletts are cool. They're really cool. They're really cool dudes. Okay. So, we're going to do some battling here because, well, I don't want to go on the SSN just yet. Because, of course, there's other Pokemon to catch, like this little dude right here, Drowsy. Alright, so let's just catch this thing proper. But the next one I could have sworn that would be like a Grape Throw, but you know, whatever, this game. It's this game. Alright, cool. Very nice. And yeah, I definitely would have to elaborate this. If there's any other reward for catching Pokemon, you don't really need to register different kinds of Pokemon in the Pokédex. All you need to do is just to catch them, and that's it. If you sleep by it all the time, it will sometimes show you dreams it had eaten in the past. So that can also contain nightmares then. Man, Pokédex entries are weird. Let's go, but don't cheat. Dude, how did you leak the third version of Pokemon Let's Go? Like, if the Let's Go games continue on to Johto, then they'll probably do like a third version called Let's Go, but don't cheat. How did I ever guess? Alright, so since I don't have any other moves other than Ember to use, you go ahead and use Ember. Damien is basically more underleveled than anybody else here, though, so I'm kind of glad that he's getting some time in the spotlight to, you know, train up a little bit, so I guess that's good. I think I actually did put him in the party, like, eventually. Like, soon after I got him from, you know, that one trainer, but, you know, better late than never, right? Huh? That's not right. It's not correct. It's not very Paragon. That's not right. Ooh. What you got, boy? You got a... Oh! Golden Raspberry! Oh! Okay, so... much like with Pokeballs, Ultra Balls, and Great Balls, this is actually an upgraded form of, you know, Raspberry. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So right here, Golden Raspberry. It can make a Pokemon drastically easier to catch. So I am definitely going to save those. I am saving those. So yeah, save those for when you really, really, really need them. Rattata, can you please? I've never won before. Well, too bad, Genius. You're about to lose. Because I am the main protagonist, and, you know, you, sir, are going down, sir. Okay, so what do we got? We got a Vulpix. And we all know that this thing is basically dead. I do not have any Pokemon that are ground type or water type or rock type. I mean, technically I have Dugtrio to do that, but, you know, I don't want to use it. And it's like I said, Confuse Ray is factually better. Okay, let's see. Only gonna hit yourself. Yeah! You know what? How often is this gonna happen? Every time I get confused, it's gonna automatically work every single time. The hurt by confusion thing. Okay, okay, as soon as I say I complained about confusion just hitting me all the time, it did. But the attack didn't connect, so it doesn't count. And there we go. I'm taking recoil damage, but it's not a big deal. I saw this coming. Yeah, you saw me stealing $2,000 and 3 Pokeballs. That's great, man. That's great, man. Okay, so we'll do one more on-screen battle, and then at that point we're going to skip trainers. Hey, do you always turn off the lights? Yes, I do, actually. I am a very responsible boy. Well, because we haven't seen this trainer class yet, we're going to not skip him. Alright, so he's got a Magnemite. Which, you know, by the way, is electric steel type. It, like, just because Let's Go reverts back some things, doesn't mean it reverts back on types. Like I said. Because, you know, dark, steel, and fairy types do exist in this game. Like, every single Pokemon, every Pokemon that has been, you know, that type ever since those types came into existence has been that type. Like, Magnemite being electric steel, Jigglypuff being fairy, and so on and so forth. Okay, good. You didn't paralyze me. That's great. But I do need to get out of there. Do we do it? Alright, please don't paralyze. Please. Okay, good. Alright, do the Vine Whip. Do the thing. Yeah, do the thing. And there it is. There it is, right there. Whoa, kids nowadays are so strong. Look at his face, though. Look at his face. It's so funny, dude. It really is hilarious. Like, oh my god. So good. But we have this dude right here. Oh, Pidgeotto. I mean, oh, hey! Hey, dude, how can you spot me from way over there? I am the strongest among my friends. How? You have, like, ninja eyes or something. What the frick? Yasu? Oh, look at that. Pokemon in battle we haven't seen before. Or at least I don't think so. Okay, just one more battle and then I skip unless we see a new Poke or a new trainer class. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna send out a Pikachu here just to take care of things with its new Thunderbolt. Do it! Yeah, you know, high quality animation. Yeah, you know, it's fine. You know, that's fine. It's fine. People only using like a fair few amount of attacks as an example. Like, Brick Break, it has a hand, chopping down. This is a new trainer class we like to call, a replacement class, I would probably have to say, because originally in Pokemon Red, Blue, and Yellow, they were called Gamblers, but because Gambler isn't even a thing anymore in Pokemon Black and White, now they're called Gamers! He's got a little Diglett. Yeah, high quality animations be damned, because, all the special attacks look really cool, Like, sure, like double kick. Oh, God! It's got Fisher. Ugh. And it's level 26. Ugh. Ejecting. Yeah, they're choosing to focus on the bad attacks, like, double kick. It's just that one little hop, and then you gotta kick the opponent. And, you got, stuff like wing attack, how it's just simply, that, and, you got it doesn't even matter. High quality animations don't matter, guys. It's the video game that matters. It's the video game, dude. Y'all don't understand. Y'all don't understand my pain. The pain of having to go through those recommended videos being all like, I played Pokemon Sword and Shield and it's worse than I thought. Oh, God, those recommended videos. I don't care. I don't care because the game's not out yet. You stupid community. Okay, you're not really all that stupid, but you know what I mean. You're just annoying. You're annoying with that whole National Dex stuff. You don't care. You just don't care because, the game's not out yet. You're buying it anyway because we are suckers. Because Nintendo are killing our wallets. Okay, so I'm gonna skip past this guy if he has a Pokemon we've seen before. And skip. You're great! You beat me! Yes, I did. But anyway, yeah, I also don't care if that one tree is just terrible looking. Actually, I do care. It really does look bad because that game does not automatically assume that the video game is also looking bad because I see a Mr. Mime over there. I want that Mr. Mime. Okay, so yeah, Mr. Mime is I believe Mr. Mime is a rare spawn, so yeah, I will gladly take it. And I will also gladly take the fact that I will calm it down with the Nat Berry because I don't want to aim. I think Nat Berries are more reliable than I realized for like TV mode because to be honest, like aiming with the Joy-Con, I already complained about that like enough as it is. Because Nat Berries basically mitigate that issue a little bit where you have to feed the dude all the Nat Berries so that you can properly, get the Pokemon to stop moving. I don't know if berries stack though. That's what I really want to know is if berries do stack. I imagine they probably don't, but if they do, like if you can feed a Pokemon a Nat Berry and then a raspberry to make it a lot easier to catch. That would probably be my guess. My answer is probably going to be no, but whatever it is. Always practicing is pantomime act. It makes enemies believe something exists that really doesn't. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, Mr. Mime is now a Psychic and Fairy type, by the way. Just so you know. Just so that you're all aware. Either way, Poppy, you are going to take care of this little trainer who has never lost in anything ever. And the dude that shall be skipped unless we see otherwise is Sailor Dirk. Oh, he's got a Poliwag, okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. Also, you can't say that Pokemon Sword and Shield look terrible because of other people's opinions. You gotta form your own opinions, man. Some of them are valid, yes, but others are just wrong. They're wrong! Okay, I wanted to finish that. You know, while we're on the streak. There's gonna be rants like that, by the way. Because some stretches of Kanto, like, I'm not gonna lie when I say this, but, you know, this game really is Kanto. And what I mean by that is, I mean that... Whoa! That was an extreme close-up of Poliwag right there. What I mean by that is that there's gonna be long stretches where, you know, barely anything is happening aside from just Pokemon battles and just me going over to the one place. I am well aware of the fact that Kanto has those long stretches, believe me. In fact, there's gonna be one coming up soon where, you know, I'm gonna have barely anything to talk about, and I might as well just, you know, speed through it if I don't get the time. By the way, skipping. My first loss. Yeah, there's gonna be some stretches where I'm gonna have nothing to talk about, so I might talk about some other things, or I might just speed through them like I've been doing, like I wanted to do, so maybe. Either way, we have the coach trainer of Route 111, and we shall battle him. I know I'm intentionally saving the coach trainers for last, but it's only because I'm thinking of Sun and Moon logic, where there are certain trainers on routes where they're considered mini bosses, and you have to beat all the trainers on that particular route if you want to face the strongest trainer on the route. So that's probably my mentality on that. That would definitely explain a lot. Either way, this guy has a Rattata that has a very powerful dark move called Crunch. That is not going to be very helpful, but apparently this guy has a lot of defense for his Rattata. The game really does want you to use candies. But I ain't using them. I made a pledge to only use them for the post-game. Because that's what I want to do. You're strong. You got me in a good mood, so take these. 5 Eevee candies. So, each Pokemon species has their own individual candy. Well, the first one in the evolution line, like Bulbasaur candy, Charmander candy, so on and so forth. And, you know, they can be used to raise up all the stats on that specific Pokemon. So, I have 5 Eevee candies that I got from the coach trainer, which means I can raise all of Eevee's stats by 5 times. So, that will be very, very helpful. And if you send multiple kinds of the same Pokemon over to the professor, then you'll be able to get, you know, your various species candies. I would like some words, Jigglypuff. How? Why? Also, good detail about Sing being the original sound. Just barely survived to get that level up for Charlie Jr. Bye-bye, thank you, and goodbye. Haha, goodbye and goodbye indeed. Now, I think there's something over there, and also we can't actually go out through this way yet. So instead we're going to go up here, and, okay, here. So this is one of Professor Oak's assistants, so if you get 30 different species of Pokemon registered into your Pokédex, then you'll be able to use the Judge function, which is basically just like Pokemon Go. And yes, I have 36 different kinds of Pokemon in the thing. So now, I'll be able to judge Pokemon based on their potential. And what that basically means is, think of the appraisal system in Pokemon Go. So, basically you'll be able to do the summary of all the Pokemon, of course, but by pressing the Y button, You'll be able to see if they have good stats, okay stats, amazing stats. And apparently my Charmeleon has amazing stats. And I'm not even sure if... Actually, I think this is basically a constant for your partner Pokemon. I think your partner Pikachu and Eevee have amazing stats, like always. So they're always, you know, the best. So yeah, a very useful tool. Very useful. And that kind of sort of needs to come back for Pokemon Sword and Shield. So since that's basically going to be the competitive meta going forward. So yeah, oh, Raticate. I forgot I missed you. Don't worry guys, this video will be over soon enough. I just got to get the Raticate in and then I'll be good. But yeah, the judge function, very, very helpful. Even though Let's Go is not the competitive game, it's more of a casual. And yes, I will have a tangent on that too during one of those long stretches that I mentioned about how Let's Go is more casual and it's not always, you know, bad. So, yeah, expect that. He wants to... Oh, Quiver Dance! Oh, jeez, okay. Alright. So, Quiver Dance is a really, really good move. It boosts the user's special attack, special defense, and speed by 1. Which is amazing. So, I'm gonna forget Harden. Because I don't even use it. To get Quiver Dance. I'm gonna get a little bit more mileage out of Poppy yet. Believe me. Its hind feet are webbed. They act as flippers so it can swim in rivers and hunt for prey. Hell yeah. That is what I am talking about right there. Now, oh god, okay. I probably imagine there aren't any, like, items over there. But just speaking of which, I kind of screwed up a little bit. I missed out on some things in Mount Moon. Whenever we have the opportunity to go back to Mount Moon, I am going to, you know, do the thing that I missed out on. So yeah, that's basically one of the few routes that doesn't really have anything on it other than trainer battles that I just wanted to go through really quick. And we basically explored all of Vermilion City at this point, so really nothing left to do but to go on the SSN. And that will be for next time. So I will indeed see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.